So here we are in the rather eerie intro of a track that's a bit more organised than we've seen up until now. We've got our naming sorted and the colours are sorted as well. What I've not done is started to group things, and I've not panned anything, and I've really not applied any processing yet. I think there's a couple of plugins across the mix, but there isn't any mastering plugins to speak of. There's a couple of choruses and a couple of EQs here, but all that's really happened here is colouring and ordering. But you can hear that the relative mix is pretty good and the composition's finished, and we're in a good position to start thinking about the first elements of the mix and what we get into. Now, I think that drums are just simply the most important part of any electronic mix. Even if you're working in, ambient and chilled stuff, the drums tend to be the backbone of your track and really, make the track. So I always think if you get the drums right from a programming point of view, which happens earlier on in the composition process, and also the mix point of view, everything else just falls into place. So let's get the drums right and let's think about how we can do that. So first of all, we want to solo all the drums. And I'm just going to use Shift the same way that we've been making our track stacks. And I'm going to go with the solo button. And we need to start to listen to the individual elements and break down what we've got. And also, while we're at it, we might as well create a track stack. We'll go with a summing stack and we'll name it drums. So once we've done that and we've zoomed in and we've sort of identified everything on the mixer and we've still got no processing in place, we need to start thinking about the separate elements of the drum mix and what we've got and what you need really to make a full drum track. And in the next video, I'm going to break this down and I'm going to discuss the separate drum parts and the sort of things we can start to do before we even apply any processing to make the drum track better.